sports car.
If ever there was an instant classic sports car, it was the 1961 E-Type Jaguar.
This sleek, bullet-shaped car, related closely to the famous record-breaking D-Type, is way out on its own. A new thoroughbred, descended from a long line of champions, it sets the pace for tomorrow.
But tomorrow was to be a disaster for Jaguar. With the rise of fast German sports saloon cars and poor workmanship at home, Jaguar's fortunes declined.
Passed for dispatch. Now ready for its lucky owner, it will be delivered within a day or so.
Today's Jaguars have survived not as state-of-the-art Eurobox Autobahn burners, but according to design critic Jonathan Glancy, as collectible examples of Englishness.
If you were to wrap this up, I think when you uncovered it in 25 or 50 years' time, you would find one of the great all-time classics of English design. There's no way you can mistake this car for being a German car, an American car, a Japanese car. It has a very particular character. When Jaguar try sales clinics and they remove all the badges off the cars, there's no doubt in people's minds that what it is. They don't have to say which is the Jaguar when they're looking at a mix of Japanese and German and American cars. Everybody says, well, oh, this is the Jaguar. Well, why do they say that? Because it has this very distinctive line that looks like no other car. So when you unwrapped it, you would say, look, first of all, the lovely surprise, a Jaguar. And more than that, an English car. And I think of machines like the Spitfire when I drive this car. I think of British railway locomotives, Gresley Pacifics, Stanier Pacifics, and so on. It has that kind of association of quality engineering. They were beautifully tamed with immense power. In other words, the lovely lines they had, these lovely curved lines, unadorned, simple, calm, hid the fact that they were quite brutish, powerful machines. And the Spitfire, terribly powerful machine of death, and that's not a very nice thing, but it looked poetic. A Gresley Pacific at the head of a railway train right up into the early 1960s. Again, poetry in motion. The same with the Jaguar. You have that poetry, and it's a very English poetry. It's a poetry of Wordsworth and Coleridge. It's not difficult German or Nordic or Japanese poetry. I think this is English poetry in motion. German machines, for instance, have these very aerodynamic shapes, so they have very high backs. Back of the car comes right up, which gives it a cheese wedge or ski slope look. And that's actually very disturbing when you see these things on the road. They're bulky. German cars look like fast trucks. A Jaguar, on the other hand, is a very low, calm-looking car. It's discreet, and I think discretion is a very important thing. It's part of what we celebrate about our Englishness.
Neither